A Shining World Compassion Award news from Austria. Dr. Ami Halil is a veterinarian and head of mission for Four Paws International, an Austria headquartered non-profit that is itself a Shining World Compassion Award laureate. The Four Paws team has rescued hundreds of animals, including zoo captives, from conflict zones, while supporting many more in countries with political unrest. The team thoughtfully plans an entry and exit strategy, including how to feed and give medical care to the rescued on the way out. The precious animals are then taken to a sanctuary where they can regain their health under the supervision of a qualified and loving team.
I remember the mission in Mosul in Iraq, 2017, when the last surviving animal, it was one lion and one bear. And this animal really were special animals for me because we stuck there in Iraq for about 9 days at the border. Everyone from the army tried to stop us to go out. I was sleeping in the same truck, so I have a lion and a bear. You hear the grenade, you hear the airstrike, you hear the bomb. And when we find the way to take them out by special way, I was really asking them, please cooperate with us. Don't make any noise when you pass over 13 checkpoints inside Iraq at this time. And it was wonder because the animals were really cooperating. They were very quiet, they don't make any noise. It was a lot of similarity between them and me. At first we were post dirty. I don't also take a shower for 9 days. And I remember when we released the bear Lula in a sanctuary in Jordan, the first thing she done, she went to eat and she went to swim. And at this moment I remember I have to take a shower like the bear.
Touched by his life-saving work, our beloved Supreme Master Ching tearfully presented Dr. Amir Khalil the Shining World Compassion Award plus a $20,000 humble contribution to Four Paws International towards their noble work. Our association members in Vienna, Austria, were honored to deliver the award letter, crystalline plaque, master's financial gift as well as our publications and DVDs to Dr. Khalil.
This award is presented in recognition of your courageous, heroic acts of love, risking your own life to enter dangerous areas to save neglected animals. Your exemplary acts of nobility are testament of the saintly souls born to uplift humanity.
Sure, for me it is a great honor and it's noble to get such award. Sure, I'm so proud to have such award. It's not only for me, it's for all the colleagues and the team who support me in such mission and such work. I do only a small part of such missions. I want to thank the Supreme Master Ching for this trust and for this great award. It's not only the money and the words, it means so much for me as a person. And I want also to say that this will give me a lot of motivation to do more work in the future, to rescue more animals, and to be the voice for the voiceless animals in conflict zone, in war zones, and that me and my team will do our best. I want to thank you so much for this trust, and I'm so honored to have such award. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. Amir Khalil and the devoted Four Paws International team. We applaud your brave and caring work. May you and all involved be granted love and blessings for all of your lives in divine grace and protection. For the full presentation of the Shining World Compassion Award to Dr. Amir Khalil, please tune into our Shining World Awards program at a later date.
Severe consequences of global warming feared for Australia. The Australian Academy of Science has warned the nation of the grave impacts of a global temperature rise of 3 degrees Celsius or more by 2100 compared to pre-industrial times. According to the report, if worldwide mitigation efforts remain inadequate, this would lead to catastrophic damage to Australia's ecosystems, agriculture, cities, and health systems. To avoid the worst scenario, global warming must be stopped well below 2 degrees Celsius, which requires countries to rapidly reduce carbon emissions and achieve climate neutrality by 2050. The Australian government was urged to strengthen efforts to move towards net zero emissions emissions within 10 to 20 years through such actions as large-scale afforestation and increasing green energy production. Many thanks, the Australian Academy of Science. In heaven's wisdom, may all nations decisively implement strong measures to save our planet, starting with the most urgent and necessary vegan food system.
COVID-19 vaccines demonstrate high efficacy among United States frontline workers. A real-world study by the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has revealed that messenger RNA or mRNA vaccines such as those produced by Pfizer and Moderna reduce the risk of infection by 90% 2 weeks after the second dose. The research also showed that even 2 weeks after the first dose, they were 80% effective. The study was conducted on nearly 4,000 frontline and essential workers such as healthcare personnel, police, firefighters, and teachers. Those without symptoms were also tested and counted in the calculation. Our appreciation, the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, for your study. May we all take extra careful measures to protect one another as well as prevent future pandemics by being vegan in the guidance of the Providence.
Egyptian archaeologists uncover largest lost city ever found in the nation. Archaeologist and Egyptian history expert Dr. Zahi Hawass, together with his team, recently discovered the ancient city of Aten under the sand 500 kilometers south of Egypt's capital, Cairo. Referred to as the Lost Golden City, Aten was ruled by the great pharaoh Amenhotep III around 3,300 years ago. The well-preserved ruins feature the walls of buildings and rooms containing colored pottery, jewelry, and even tools left behind as if it were yesterday. So far, many neighborhoods have been unearthed, which include a residential area, bakery, and administrative district. The city most likely also has tombs holding priceless artifacts. Such impressive findings, Dr. Zahi Hawass and your team. As we imagine the world of our human ancestors millennia ago, may we also reflect on our own lives today and pray for divine protection.
Hero helps save thousands of lives by donating his plasma and platelets for 37 years. 60-year young Marcos Perez of San Antonio, Texas, United States, was recognized by the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center for his remarkable total contribution of 120 gallons, 454 liters of platelets. Dubbed an all-star blood donor, Mr. Perez has received a life-saving blood transfusion himself after being born prematurely. The grateful recipient decided to pay it forward as soon as he was old enough, and for 37 years has been showing up twice a month at the blood center. With each of his 960 plus donations, helping about 3 people, he has touched nearly 3,000 lives. Mr. Perez remarked,
"That one donation gave me 60 years of life. It takes all of us to make this world a better place."
A round of applause for your fantastic dedication, Marcos Perez. May God shield you and your family as you continue helping others. Supreme Master Ching happily present the Shining World Compassion Hero Award to Marcos Perez for your caring commitment with much appreciation and love in heaven's abundant blessings.
Belgian startup releases vegan creamy sauces. In addition to their current offerings of organic cashew-based vegan cheese spreads, plant-based business Palais has introduced 4 new creamy sauces with the flavors of Alfredo, bechamel, nature, and shiitake. The founders of the company are vegan entrepreneur Laurent Jadot and Kevin Storms, a plant-based cuisine chef. Apart from providing new products for vegans and those with lactose intolerance, the goal is to help people in general adopt a more wholesome and sustainable diet. Recently, Palais has made an eco-friendly switch to using only fully recyclable packaging. The new sauces are offered at BioPlanet and Deleuze supermarkets, plus organic shops in Belgium as well as in Germany and Switzerland, with plans to expand across Europe. What mouth-watering news! Thank you, Palais, Laurent Jadot and Kevin Storms. In celestial bliss, may the compassionate, health-radiating lifestyle become the new norm enjoyed worldwide.
Japanese residents determined to save rare bird Experts and committed local citizens in the Ogasawara Island chain south of Japan's capital, Tokyo, have joined to help the vulnerable Ogasawara greenfinch survive. Encountered only around the Hahajima and Minami-Ewoto Islands, the unique species has a current population of 100 compared to 200 over 10 years ago. The declining numbers place the tiny feathered creature in the endangered Class 1A category, which has the highest risk of extinction. To raise their survival chances from predators, diseases, and car accidents, the plans to increase the population include raising the birds in captivity and then releasing them. Our accolades, dedicated experts and residents. May the cheerful Ogasawara greenfinch continue to beautify the islands through the generations in heaven's rejuvenating spirit.